So this is styrofoam head and shoulders, and I'm going to paint it in acrylic, green acrylic paint. She's got her eyes, the details on her eyes and stuff, and I'm going to show you, hopefully, if it turns out, I will show you the transformation. So I've got that paint there, you know, I've got more, and I'm going to get to work and paint her now. Hi guys, so we're now on, I got some help with the painting and she's looking a lot rosier, isn't she? She's got a little bit of a bit of a thingy on a beauty spot there, but that doesn't matter. And if you remember the last time you saw her eyes were yellow. Well, I had some help. My daughter and her friend came, and they did it. They've also put some lashes on, some real lashes, so that's where my Primark lashes went to. I'd also got some other lashes in my drawer, so she's got 2 pairs of lashes on, but only on the top. I'm not crazy about this white, I must admit, but once she's dressed, I think she's going to look great. So I was waiting on some smaller mesh, 6-inch mesh. I'd got 10-inch, but I think it needed to be smaller, and I've cut this at so this is 6-inch, but I've cut it at 10-inch lengths. And I'm thinking, guys, because it's cheaper mesh, this, whoopsie, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. So what I'm thinking of doing is curls and ruffles, which is called a cruffle. So it's because it'll fray either edge, I'm thinking of curling it a couple of times and then ruffling it to make that little bow tie, and that is called a cruffle because it's a curl and a ruffle, or it's called a woodland ruffle. They do have names, the methods that you use. So what I need to do is get a little clip to clip each end. So give me a... Okay guys, so I've just bought some clothes pegs. I have got clips, they're down in the petal shed, and I'm just not prepared to go out in the wind down to the petal shed. So basically, I'm going to make bundles of cruffles. So I've put one in already. I've done my orange one. I've got green and I've got purple. So basically, to make a cruffle or woodland ruffle, just give it a couple. Now I've only cut these at 10, and maybe I could have cut them more. I'm going to see. It's trial and error. It's trial and error, guys. I've never done one of these before, and she scares me. She really does, but she's a burning desire that I want to do. So, and like I say, I've had that in my in my stash for a while, and I've actually got one in the loft as well that I've had in there for about 2.5 years, because I've wanted for about 3 years to do one of these. This witch design is a cop-out for me, really. Because I really want to do a sophisticated lady with a big flower design in her head, and I will get to that. I also want to do not a snowman, a scarecrow. But I will get to the, because now I know that I can ask for help with the artwork, because I am rubbish at art, guys. So I can't take any, you know, I mean, I've painted a green, I did the lips, but then my daughter came and adjusted those. and my daughter and a friend did the eyes and stuff, so I can't take any credit for that. But now I know that I can get help with it, I will definitely be doing a sophisticated lady with a big flower design as her hair. So this switch today, let me get on with this and let me show you. So I've made a couple, so we're going to trial and error. We're going to start with, and I've done those curls and I'm just holding it with the peg, and then I'm going to do another couple of curls, and then it's the same with the ruffle as I've shown you on the Deco Mesh wreaths. Walk up, create your bow tie, and what it's done really is it's taken in, you know, because you've got these, it's cheap mesh, and you've made a small bow tie, and I'm just going to put that down in there with that one, because I'm going to do little bundles. So we're going to do it again, make a couple of curls, clip it, turn it round, couple of curls, and then walk up your ruffle up the centre, and there's another. Now these are they're much more effective in your 10-inch, or even if I'd have cut longer strips, but these are only 10-inch strips, because I'm going to see how I go, because also I might do a mixture of cruffles and ruffles alone. So we've also got other things to put in. I'm not just giving her a mesh hair, you know, I've got other things to put in into this design. So that's what I've got there, a little bundle. And I think, guys, because I'm going to pin it in a head, but I think for now I'm going to use my wired twine just to get them together like that. And I'll show you now. And you can see, you know, that's created quite a nice, and it's quite a nice height from a head as well, guys, that I like. I mean, you know, I think when I do my flower creation, my sophisticated lady, I think I'll go quite tall, you know, and then have it tumbling down. But I think these are gorgeous, I really do. I'm quite fascinated with the lady I have watched is, I think she's called Creepy Holiday Stuff, and she's an American lady, and that's where I first came across this, and I just loved what she'd done. I loved the effect. Now the one that I've got up the stairs, I'm going to get my daughter's friend to create a candy skull, because I'll do that for next year, next Halloween, because I think that she's the only nod that I'm going to give to Halloween this year, guys. I'm going to confess. The one that I've got in the loft that I've had for over 2 years, she's bashed. She come damaged. I got her from AliExpress. This one came all packaged nicely because I got her from eBay. One tip. Sorry about that, guys. My daughter just came in and she didn't know I was filming. So, yeah, the one that I got from AliExpress was bashed up. Excuse my hair today, guys. I've just slicked it back because I'd slept on it funny, and I'm not really doing my usual presenting because I'm crafting. So the one that I got from AliExpress, here we go again. She's bashed up, and so I thought if I had a candy skull created on it, I love candy skulls. They're from the it's the Day of the Dead, the Mexican Day of the Dead. And I really like them, but I thought with all those individual things on, because it's a pattern, isn't it, if you're familiar with it, I thought, you know, it may disguise some of the areas that are bashed on the thingy. So that's my plan for that one. This one, she's got things going into it, so I'm going to crack on and get on with it. So I'm going to go off and create some of these bundles. Like I say, I've got other things to go in it as well. So I'm going to create some bundles, and then I'm going to try and gauge it on her head to see how many I need to do. So I'll go off and then I'll come back. Sorry for all this to-ing, throwing, back in, to-ing, you know, sorry about that, guys. But like I say, it's not something that I know. It's not something that I'm familiar with. So I can't sit here and say, oh yeah, you know, I have to be honest. You know, it's my first time. And so I will get lost in this, guys, in order for me to be able to do it and to learn it myself. So I'll go off and do these bundles and then I will come back to you. Okay, guys, I've been getting carried away now. And I've done a fair amount to her. Like I say, I haven't got a recipe for this. I didn't even count my bundles that I put in, which is silly because then I would have had a recipe for this. But I'm going to show you. Are you ready for her? She's not finished. Just give me a tick. Can you tell I'm hot? And I had to go down the Petal shed because I needed some bits and pieces. But this is how she's looking now. She's got a witch's hat on. Now this has got a veil on, but I know that veil's going to catch on this mesh. So I've tied it up in a bobble just to get it out of the way, because I think when I put that mesh in place, when I put that veil in place, I'm going to have to leave it because it's going to catch and then it's going to pull and then it's going to look unsightly. But she's got a witch's hat on. The veil has got spiders on it. I haven't put them on. That's how I bought the hat. I'm putting some of these in, so she's kind of like a Medusa. And these are Amaranthus flowers. I have put in, so far, I have put in a pincushion crescent because I thought they were quite spider-like, weren't they? Aren't they? But I feel as if, because this is quite pale, it's getting lost in that orange, can you see? And so I might have one sticking out a little bit above the mesh. So she's looking great. I think I'm really pleased with her so far. Like I say, I just wished I'd have counted those bundles that went in, because then I would have had a recipe, because I've made this up myself. Yes, I've taken inspiration from creepy holiday stuff, but when she makes them, you don't get to see it all from beginning to end. And when she makes them, sometimes, like the majority of people that use these heads, put them in wreaths. So the mesh is already in the wreath, if you know what I mean. They make a mesh wreath. They leave a space at the bottom, and they've just got the head, not the head and shoulders. I've got the head and shoulders, and they put them into the wreath, and the mesh of that wreath then becomes, partly their hair or their headdress or whatever. But I'm not doing it that way. I'm not putting mine in it. So I've had to work this out for myself. So I think she looks fabulous so far. So what I've got to do is put some flowers in. And like I say, I'm going to be using this Amaranthus, and I have got purple as well. Wait a minute and I'll get at you. Whoops, my chair's creaking. I've just dropped my cushion. I have to have a cushion because of my back. And my back is breaking. You can only sit for so long at this table, and you can only stand for so long, as well. It's ridiculous. So I've got purple Amaranthus, and I've got green Amaranthus, and I've got the orange pink. Something in my throat, sorry. Orange pink cushion. And we're going to see how we get along with that. I've also got, now my mum gave me this absolute, oh, I'm exploding, guys. So sorry. My mum gave me this so long ago. And I thought to myself, why has she given me that? Well, it's coming in quite handy, isn't it? Because I've probably smudged my mascara now. I haven't got much makeup on. And it's got spiders in it. But it's that stuff that you can... But then I think it'll be too orange, guys. I'm just going to see how it goes. But I might have a spider on her cheek. It's all caught up in that stuff. So yeah, I might put a spider on her cheek. But I'm really happy with her. You know, I'm over the moon with her so far. I've forgotten if I was talking to you or telling you something. I've totally gone off my train of thought. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know what you think of her. And obviously this hat, like I say, this witch's hat has a veil that could quite possibly, but once it's gonna stick. So I'm gonna leave it right off to the last thing. And I might not even put the veil, guys, because it's gonna cover up these. And this is like, you know, Medusa's snakes, isn't it? So I used to go out with somebody that had a snake called Medusa. Massive one it was. And it disappeared once. And I said to him, it'll be in the toilet. And he insisted it wouldn't be. I said, I'll bet you any money it'll be in the toilet. Because they like dark, damp spaces. And a week later he found it in the toilet. I knew it would be. Anyway, I digress. So she's there. I really like her. I'm really over the moon with the guys. Okay, I've had some help with the eyes and the makeup and, you know, the eyelashes. But I really am really happy with her. So let's keep going. So yeah, so I'd created those bundles and I've pinned them into her head. And then I've put that witch's hat on, you know, I've worked it through, put that on, and now I'm just putting some flowers in. So she's nice and bright, isn't she? I really like her. And I kind of want most of the flowers to come this side because she's got a hat going off here. Let me turn around. Yeah, I want them to come down this side because she's got a hat going off this side. I might put something here. I'm not saying I'm not going to put, but I think these flowers, these pincushions, I think I'll just focus them there. Now this one I'm having trouble with because the stem that it was on, it's going to pop off, that is, so I need to secure it somehow. I'll have to get the glue gun out. And I think I will. There's no point trying to avoid that. You know, I've got loads of stuff here. So yeah, I've got lots of projects coming up, guys. Christmas projects. I was going to do a garland, wasn't I? I don't want you thinking I've ripped you off. Because I have really. Because I changed my mind. I was going to do a garland on my fireplace, and I'm going to be honest, I just couldn't be bothered. So I've got some pumpkins on there, and they'll do. You know, an autumn. And you know how I feel about this living room. But I did get my bits out from last year. You know, I did a crate, didn't I? And then I did a long box. I'll show you those for anyone that's recent to the channel. So yeah, she's going to be my only nod to Halloween because I don't celebrate Halloween. The reason why I don't celebrate Halloween is that my children have grown, and I'm just waiting for this glue gun, guys, if you're wondering why I'm sat here taking a casual chat. My kids are grown up and they don't celebrate it, and if they do, they don't do it in this house. So you know, I used to decorate the door, the front door. I used to decorate the bay window. I used to decorate my kids basically, and we always played trick or treat. You know, we used to get for the kids that came, we'd get jelly and put sweets in the jelly, so they had to put the hand in the jelly to get their sweet out, and they loved it. all the little visitors. And if we didn't do that, you know, I still dress the house and we went trick or treating. But those days are gone. You know, my kids are 19 and 18, you know, and they're just not interested. And if they are, they're off with the pals. So, so yeah, and I find October a really funny, strange month, I do. It's not my favourite, and it's when you know, those darker nights have definitely set in, and I hate the changing of the seasons, and I do suffer seasonal affective disorder. I hate the changing of seasons. I don't mind each season, it's just the transition of it, you know. I can't bear it, because, you know, you're stuck in and stuff, aren't you? And when you are stuck in, eventually you think, oh, this is lovely and cozy, and then when the spring starts coming, you think, oh no, I'm not ready for those light nights, you know. So like I say, I love my seasons. It's just the changing of the seasons that I'm not keen on. I don't think anybody likes change, do they? So yeah, so we've got these guys, and if you remember, I got these from the flower shop in Llandudno. £3.25 each they were. So luckily they're on quite a nice thin, can you see, nice thin wire, strong wire. So I am literally snipping them off and putting them straight into the styrofoam head, polystyrene head. And I'm over the moon with her, really am, but she's not finished yet. I have got some snake earrings coming for her, guys, because obviously she's got ears, and I've got some snake earrings. I've got a choker to put on her. This is how long I've had her, because this, I was going to do the sophisticated lady, then I was going to turn her into a clown, and this is good for pride, isn't it? You know, this was another thing that I was going to do with her, but I've still got this, so I will do something with this further down the line. You know, I've had this head and these plans for many, well, I told you, about 3 years, and it's only now just coming to fruition, because I buy these things and then I get scared of them, and I was scared of her. I really was scared of her, and actually she's looking quite creepy. But I really like her. So yeah, I'm just waffling now, waiting for this, so please excuse me. Is it even getting hot? Yeah, it's getting warm. Just, it's an old one, battered and everything, so I might have to invest in a new one of those, guys. Well, there's no doubt about it. And do you know, I was just thinking, I've not used my glue skillet for ages, have I? I must get back to full-time doing stuff. Well, not full-time, but you know what I mean. And yeah, so just waiting for that, and then we can crack on. So I might have a spider on her face, guys. I might glue it on while I've got the glue. I wonder where I'd like to put it. Which side? I think this side's more exposed. I think that side of her cheek is more exposed than this one, don't you? And she could even have one on her collarbone. Because what I was going to do, guys, was I was going to go to the charity shop the other day, but I had spent all Monday suffering really bad anxiety, which wears me out. And come Tuesday, when Kim came, my friend, we were going to go charity shop, because I wanted, what I was going to get was I didn't go to the charity shop, long story short, but what I was going to get was a black kind of blouse to cover her shoulders, but to raise the collar behind her neck. But I haven't done that, so she just, it's take her as you find her. She's going to have a choker on, and I may do something down there. This just might be something that I revisit once I've finished this. You know, once I've done it and shown you what it just, you'll see anyway. She'll be sat here for Halloween. I'll put her up in October, and because you know, I'm not going to just put her up for one day, because there's quite a lot of work that's gone into her so far, and a number of hours. You know, even with my daughter and a friend, painting her and stuff. So yeah, let's check this flower. I'm still waffling on and I apologise because that's been 15 minutes now. I might have to there we go. Right, let's see. I might have to edit that bit, guys. It's like a 1 o'clock. Make a wish. There we go. You know, you'll still hear those tree cutters. They weren't cutting trees over the wood there. They were cutting next door but two neighbour. And goodness me, what a massive difference. He had massive conifer trees. And I mean massive. Towered. And he's cut them down and our garden is so much brighter. So, right, here we go. So, let me see where I want this flower, guys. I'm just going to stand up a minute. Do I want it above there to hide that? Yeah, I like that. I'll just show you. She's got two flowers up there and she's got this coming out of here. I'm going to put a purple one in. There's not a lot of wire on that, so and I'm going to raise that a little bit. I need to stand up, guys. Search through the that's not hanging off as nice as the first one. No, it's not. Right. It's searching through the bundles, guys, to the styrofoam. I've got it now. I need to go in that angle. There we go. And gosh, I love her. Yeah, I think I am going to have to cut that bail off, you know. Just let me look at this. Like I've said this before many times, flowers have a face and you need to look at the face. So that is a really nice, and I'm thinking of going in here, guys, with it. But I'm going to see what it looks like, because what do you think, guys? I don't know whether I'm going to leave that in there. But it is giving that that Medusa effect. I think I may go up there now. Searching through the bundles. Okay guys, sorry about that. My daughter texted me and she was out and I'd asked her to get me some crafting materials. No, it's got to be a shorter green. It's just too I'm taking some of this off to expose some of the wire. Oh, I'm pinging it in my own face. Right, now let's see. Yeah, up there. Now I seem to have focused on the green quite heavily, don't I? I mean, I've got some purple here. I do like this though. And I wonder whether I could put some more. I definitely need to put a sorry for my squeaky chair chat. I definitely need to put a wire into this and put one over here. Perhaps, yeah, maybe there. No, maybe there. It's fun. I can see why people like doing them, and I will definitely be doing some more, guys, so I haven't got the strength today. And I may go in here. I've got to watch that. and have that there. I think I'm going to have to cut this, I know I've said it before, cut this off. I'm going in there. I don't know, am I pulling faces? Oh, love her. She is meant to be creepy, guys, so, you know, she's not a cute one. That was just too far back, I think. I've got a little ball patch in her head there. I've got another purple one that's not on the branch. I'm going to save these now, guys, for any other project. I'm not going to waste my Amaranthus. It's one of my favourite flowers, this. So I feel as if I'm playing it a little safe this time round. But the thing is with me, what I do and how I learn is I do something. Come on, I need you to hang right. That's better. What I do the way I learn is just like I did when I was learning to drive. So I'd have my lesson. Then, and I don't know whether I told you this, but I always do little rewinds throughout the day. You know, I'll rewind a conversation, I'll rewind the entire day, I'll rewind scenarios, I'll rewind situations I've been in. I do a lot of rewinding. So yeah, so when I used to learn to drive, I used to go on my lesson, you know, do everything that I was doing. I'd come away, but I then absorbed it. It wasn't while I was doing it, it was afterwards. And then I think, oh yeah, you know, I've done that rewind. And then I think, oh yeah, hindsight, basically. That's what it is. Oh, honestly, yeah, hindsight, you know, I would, and that's how I learn. So I think I'm gonna have that spider on her. So I, you know, I've done this, and I will go away and I will focus on what I will do the next time. But I really, really like this. I'm really happy with it, with her. I haven't got a name for her. I thought about Wilma, you know, the W's, Wilma, Winnie. I might have just made a mistake by trying to glue this on here because it's hot glue and styrofoam and they don't mix. She's fabulous. I love her. That that veil. Right, I have got a choker to put on her, a velvet choker with a little pendant on. So I will, and it's a little bit too, actually, let's see. I could put it down there, couldn't I? Can't see, guys. Let me go and get my glasses, guys. I've attached the I've attached the I'm gonna have to cut that veil off, folks. There they are, because I can tell you now, I'll show you. In fact, hang on, because I'm going to have to try, just in case it doesn't. I don't know whether I like it or not. I'll run it by you guys. Do you like it? It's got spiders on the veil. Or do you think without, better without? So she's my Halloween witch. So yeah, oh, actually it's not too bad taking that veil off. So do you prefer it with or without? So that's without. Oh, I'll just give you a better look, sorry. That's without. And that's with. I love her, you know. I'm really pleased with her. I can't wait to do more. I feel as if I had maybe just perched there, guys. If I could get it more securely in. Which again, it's going to be one of those hindsight things for me. If I'm being honest, like this, I need to paint this because I left it because she was going to be wearing a black shirt with a high collar. Now, again, I'm just gonna leave it until I have been to a charity shop, and maybe I'll get one because we've got till October the 31st, haven't we? So I'll just leave it. But so far, this is a project, and you know, to me, she will pass as finished. But you know, you don't forget to keep looking back here during the month of October, because she could be looking different with a collar and stuff. But I'm super happy with her. And like I say, my daughter and her girlfriend, they did the eyes, and my daughter did the lips a little bit better than I'd done, and the makeup. But other than that, you know, this is all my own work, and I've had to compromise and guess at what I was doing. So I'm really pleased with it. I'm really pleased the way she's turned out. I think I want a veil off just now. It's catching on there because I'm going to put her down by my fireplace this evening, and I'm going to, while I'm sitting watching telly, I'll keep glancing at her and seeing all about it. But I really like her. I think she's fantastic. thank you for your patience while I've been waffling and waiting for glue guns, and there's been silences and stuff, and I'm super happy with her. Let me see. That's better. Yeah, I really am over the moon with her. I really am. So that was my first effort on my nod to Halloween for 2021. I hope you like her, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. And like I say, I've got loads of projects coming up, and I'm going to do that baking thing, and it's me trying an American recipe, that's what it is, and I'm desperate to do it. I'm desperate because I want to taste. So that's what I'll be doing, and we'll do that. I need to get those ingredients at the weekend, and then I might put this spider on her collarbone, or going up her neck or something, and then we'll take things from there, guys. I need some craft bits, and so that's it for this one, and I will see you in the next one, which I'm not sure because I don't know where I'm at the moment. It's Thursday today, the day after I did my last Primark haul, where I sat at the table. I told you I had a project there, and this was what she was, and so I feel as if I've done enough to her now for now, yeah, so I'm not entirely sure where I'm coming, because she will be next. You'll be seeing this, and then I don't know what I'm coming with after that, depending on what this weekend brings, and the obviously I'm going to be doing the bacon and stuff. So okay then, I think I need locking up today, guys. Right, you all take care, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care, bye.